When we're thinking about value-based recruitment, we want to start thinking about the role that we want to find somebody to fill and the kind of person we're looking for to do that. Now, traditionally, they're known as person specifications and job description. But if we think about that a bit differently in relation to roles, I think the first question has to be the question why. What is the purpose of this role? Or to use Simon Sinek's phrase, what's the why behind it? So what's the why behind this role? And getting that really, really clear. And again, you often don't see this in job descriptions, you just see a list of tasks. So let's get clear about the why. So in wellbeing teams, the overall purpose of wellbeing teams was to support people to live well at home and be part of their community. And therefore the purpose of the wellbeing workers role was exactly that, to support people to live well and be part of their community. And therefore, the detail underneath that in the role description describes what we'd be expecting people to do if they're fulfilling that purpose. If you saw a role description that said that the purpose of the role was to support people to be safe in their own homes, you'd be expecting very different kinds of tasks or descriptions underneath that. And also you'd be expecting different people, I think, to apply for that kind of role. So that role would be a good fit for people who want to look after and take care of people. But in wellbeing teams, the purpose of the role was different. It's about people being part of their community and really living well. So for me, in value-based recruitment, every description of a role has to start with a really clear purpose and a why. And then underneath that, we'd be describing the behaviours, what we'd be expecting people to do if they're fulfilling the purpose. And that, again, is where we want to see an alignment between the behaviours we'd be expecting to see that relate to the organisation's values and the behaviours that we wouldn't be expecting to see. So in wellbeing teams, our first value was compassion, compassion to self and others. And therefore, in the role description, we would be able to describe what person-centred compassionate care looked like and the behaviours that would associate with that. So the first thing to think about when we're thinking about describing what it is we're expecting people to do, the role or the job description, is to start with purpose. What's the why behind this role? What's the essence of what we want people to do?